Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well on this rather cold day in Scotland. It is 12 degrees today. I'm like the weatherman or weatherwoman or weather person with all my videos because I always feel like I have to talk about the weather. Maybe it's a British thing. Anyway, I thought I would hop on and do an update after my last video where I talked about 3 health changes I was going to make. I just thought I'd give you a little update. Oh, what was this in the corner? Oh, a little update on how I'm feeling and how I've got on so far. That's a week down. And also talk a little bit about this stuff, which I'm also a bottle down, which is the probiotic I mentioned. So I spoke about how I had been to see a doctor who'd recommended I take these strong, I don't know if they're called antacids, but anyway, they're for acid reflux, to see if it would help with the symptoms I was having more around like my glands and my neck and my throat. In my last video, I'll share it here, spoke about what I was going to change. So where do I start? Yeah, it's been a week. The no alcohol thing has actually been super easy. At the weekend I did fancy a drink of alcohol. We were at my mum and dad's. We always have wine together. It's always really nice wine. I would normally have a couple of glasses of wine, but I think the feeling, one thing I'll say, when you want to stop anything or do anything, sometimes the feeling just passes if you give it time. And I've heard loads of recently it's popped up so many times that if you want something, don't tell yourself necessarily that you're not going to have it, but set a timer like that in 10 minutes time. If you still want it, you will have it. And that for me, it doesn't work with everything. It doesn't work with coffee, for example, but it does work with most other things. So I would just say to myself, if I still fancied a drink, you know, like in 10-15 minutes or after I've had another drink. So I also got some tonic water, which I really like, the Fever Tree tonic water. So I thought I'll have that, and then it's a bit like having a gin and tonic because tonic water's got such a distinctive taste. And actually, I had 2 glasses of tonic water, which I wouldn't normally drink like on a day-to-day basis, but instead of alcohol, and yeah, it passed. So I had no alcohol, still not had any. I have seen a few people drinking wine and thought, oh, I really fancy a glass of wine, but no, I'm going to continue on with this because I have been feeling so good. So I'm still feeling like the same kind of tightness in my throat, and my glands are not feeling as like, I said they felt swollen. They don't feel swollen to other people, like obviously doctors, because when they feel them, they don't think they feel swollen. But to me, they feel swollen like inside, like if you have a sore throat or something. And this is another one of the symptoms of the reflux that I have had for years. Anyway, so yes, my glands definitely feel less swollen, and my throat doesn't feel as irritated, although when I'm speaking like this it feels like kind of strained and dry. I can definitely still feel like the kind of sensation of, for me it's gone from being like years ago when it was painful to more like discomfort when I do, or not even discomfort, anyway, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but if you've ever had reflux that you kind of manage through diet and lifestyle, you might know what I mean. It's not like severe, but it's like a sensation you can still feel, like kind of like underneath your breastbone, is that the right place? Anyway, so that's number 1, the alcohol was not an issue. Number 2 I'm going to talk about is the coffee. I definitely have not removed coffee. I said I was going to have 1 a day. I have had 2 a day. I've definitely had more caffeine, like I've had tea as well. So I don't think that's definitely something I need to work on. I need to like be of the same mindset as I am with the alcohol, which I find so easy. Coffee, tea I find pretty easy. I don't really love tea. And the third thing was the Simprove, which is the prebiotic I spoke about. Now this was something that I had seen over and over again. It's one of those subliminal marketing things where, you know, but I am conscious of probiotics and bacteria, and I'm interested in that whole, that area of like how the gut microbiome impacts the rest of our body. And ironically, the day after this arrived, I also listened to a podcast with Rich Roll and Dr. Will Bulsiewicz. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. I'll link below to his page. And they spoke in depth for 2 hours about the importance of having good gut bacteria, and how if your stomach is in a negative state. I can't remember how he worded it, so please excuse me if I get it wrong. It impacts on everything, like your mental health, your like all aspects of your health really. Your gut microbiome is the center of your immune system, so if that's not strong, then obviously your immune system's weaker, and or I'm not exactly sure again if I'm using the correct wording, but I think now more than ever it's just made me so conscious of all of these things. So yes, I've taken this for a week, and I have to say, like, I guess I couldn't put it down to one thing because I've also not been drinking alcohol, but then I wouldn't normally drink alcohol during the week. I would only have a couple of glasses on a Friday and a Saturday. So I don't really want to say it either because I've only been taking it for a week, but I have felt so much like a brain fog has been lifted. I have achieved so much more this week, felt much more positive, and just, yeah, like clearer about everything, and just, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's nothing to do with that, but I don't know. It's just like feels like there's some kind of connection if my gut is responding to this. So anyway, Simprove is the probiotic, and the reason I chose this is because I have seen it on so many people's kind of Instagrams or talking about it that I trust and respect their opinion. I've researched it, I've looked into various brands, and this one to me seemed to be the best. So it's gluten-free, dairy-free, vegan, vegetarian, and it's got nothing added. I actually got the mango and passion fruit flavour because I had seen other people react to the taste. I've also given some to my son. I hadn't realised you could give it to kids, but I gave him some today because he often gets sore tummies. So this is designed to deliver 10 billion colony-forming units per cup. So every day you take 1 cup, 70 mils, you take it 10 minutes before food, and the reason for that is because when your stomach starts digesting, or the digestion process starts, then that's going to kill off some of the bacteria. And the issue with many probiotics is getting it to where it needs to be, right through your digestive system to your, I think it's your colon. Colonize the gut. I'm not sure what the definition of that is. Anyway, it's water-based, and apparently that doesn't start the digestion process from happening, so therefore it gets further along to where it needs to be. And yeah, so far so good. I got the 4-week program. They do recommend 12 weeks as the minimum to like actually properly feel a difference. For me, I am very in tune with my body. Like, I feel like I know my body so well that I sense changes quite quickly. So I had a feeling that even if I took it for 4 weeks, I would know whether it was, you know, helping me. I know they recommend 12, so obviously, I don't know. Anyway, I'm so far feeling like I am going to be a subscriber to this stuff, because I also want to make sure my kids have a stronger or have healthy gut bacteria. I think obviously Ivy's too young for it, but Ray can take it, and that will help their immune system. And as we know with children, yes, food is the best option in all cases, but having good bacteria in your gut is not that easy sometimes. And also with kids, it's harder to get the vegetables and fruit in, which I try a lot. And the fibrous foods, we do that every day, but it's not always that easy. So from the podcast now, digressing from this, they spoke about the diversity of plant-based foods. So it's not necessarily about eating the same fruits, the same vegetables every day, but eating large quantities of them. It's ensuring you have diversity. So if you normally eat spinach, then maybe next time get kale. And they spoke about as well the American Guts Project, which found that those people who ate 30 different fruits and or plant-based foods a week had the most diverse bacteria in their gut. Anyway, I'll link to the podcast below as well. It was amazing, so good. So that is me, a little update on how I'm getting on. I will keep you updated on the Simprove. It is a bit of an investment. I think it was £65 for a month, but it's cheaper if you do it for 12 weeks, because I think you get 4 for free. And yeah, I mean, I choose to invest in things that are related to my health and well-being, over things that, that don't really matter to me as much. So although some people might think that's a lot, for me it's like an investment. I invest in myself and value myself and want to be healthy. So yeah, anyway, that's just for me to, I know I don't have to justify that, but it's just in terms of the cost, it is quite expensive. But anyway, hope you're all doing well, have an amazing weekend, and I will see you all soon. Don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy my videos, because that would be lovely. And I'll see you all soon. Bye.